Okay, I'm back. Is there Wayne?
Hello?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Um, yeah, t- I got toned down one more setting, but now I'm gonna do it later. my my computer didn't like it. Um, I have a fine computer, it's just I have it tuned a little too tight. So, yeah, let's get into the game.
Did you say you went through 5 computers?
No. I have my computer. Um, it's too overclocked right now. I just need to slow it down a little bit so it's more stable. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't,
Okay.
I don't want it. I don't want any of this when we're doing it during racing. Okay.
What card are you using?
NVIDIA is it EVGX 3080 Ti. It's much more than you need for Assetto Corsa.
Yeah. I have a 3090 Ti now, and I'm still getting 60 frames. It doesn't go higher than 60.
You probably have it limited to 60.
Sorry?
You probably have it limited. Give me a second here. 30, 37. Or that might be the limit of your monitor. 37.
But
Okay.
that's exactly what it is, yeah. It's only a cheap monitor I have.
Okay, I'm just gonna get my setup going here.
So you do VR all the time. You don't have a screen or anything.
Nope. Yeah, I do VR only. And the reason being is for the depth perception.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
because you have two screens for each eye, you have depth of perception.
Yeah. I don't like VR for the cars, but I do the flight simulator, and it's fantastic for that.
Oh, yeah. I do that also.
Yeah.
I'm a pilot.
So you're going to try and get into the next Brands Hatch race, which is an hour and a half away.
Yeah, I'm right. I'm in the current one. I'll start. I think I'm streaming. Let me see here. But if you want to do this next one together, that's cool. Um,
Well, to be honest, I'm only on here just to say hi.
Oh.
I have to go off at 9 o'clock, so
okay.
I don't really have time to do a race. I was
Okay.
just going to go into the R Factor 2 practice site in there. That track is unbelievable there
Cool.
in Porsche. Have you tried? Have you got RF2?
R Factor 2? No, I haven't gone for that one.
Oh, if you like simulators, cars, this tire, their tire, what do you call it?
Tire model?
Tire model is just fantastic,
Oh.
especially with the force feedback in the direct drive. Oh my god!
I'll have to try it out.
Yeah, be warned though, it's not a very user-friendly game.
Okay.
Everybody complains about it. It can just switch off. It's gotten a lot more stable now since in the last year, I think.
Mm.
But 2 years ago, it nearly come on when you don't want it to come on. You know that kind of.
Okay. The reason I liked ACC is because of the tire model. You know, when it started up, it was most like my real car. You know, the funny thing is, I went to the track yesterday, and there was a GT3 Mercedes there. Um, Guy was testing for an IMSA race, and so it was like surreal to be.
Yes.
It's surreal.
Yes, for what?
There was an actual GT3 Mercedes at the track yesterday,
Okay, lovely.
and I got to talk to them, and you know, saw everything. It was just surreal.
I saw that track. Is that close to you? Do you leave your car there, like, or?
No, it's a 45-minute drive for me.
Ah, wow.
Um, that's the reason why we moved down to Houston. Let's see. Looks like it.
As perks go, that's probably the best one.
Well, it worked a long time for it. Okay. So what do you do?
I'm a carpenter by trade. Play a bit of music as well.
Cool.
Yeah, play drums.
Cool.
Well, I had played drum. I kind of stopped playing now, so the age is getting too tired to set them up and then play them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to sell those at the moment. Yeah, unemployed at the moment. Not much work going on around here.
Oh, that's too bad.
It's all travel, and I refuse to travel now. I'm gone past that age.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you what kind of construction do you do, or carpentry?
Like second fixing. It's mainly in factories now these days. You go, you get 6 or 7 months in a factory, and then you have no work again, and then you go. It's just look at the draw really these days. 20 seconds. But once you're a hand worker, you can adapt really easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the pandemic got me into the sim racing, and I'm 9,000 euros into it now. I can see a lot more money dripping out of my pocket in the next few years, I can tell you. Stay simplified.
Yeah. Before COVID-19, I had hobbies. After COVID-19, I have wellness activities.
What was it like online before COVID? I'd say it was very empty.
Yeah, it was.
I wouldn't say it just kind of exploded, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. I almost did all offline racing before.
Right. I did PlayStation, all that kind of Gran Turismo, all right. I started with that.
Yeah.
And then I saw Jimmy Broadbent on YouTube, and
Yeah.
He started me off doing this.
Yeah. Jimmy is I like Jimmy a lot because,
Who doesn't?
yeah, he's just real. You know.
He's the dude. And Dave Camp. Did you watch any of Dave?
A while back.
He's funny. Tries to hide his anger.
Let's see here. If you actually want to see the race, I should be streaming on YouTube, which would be kind of weird because I think YouTube is going to be picking up our conversation, at least my half of the conversation. But the whole streaming thing was to my mom wanted to know what I was doing, you know, for my hobbies and that kind of stuff. So I started like, oh, I guess I'll stream it. I always let the first lap just stick in the back. And all the craziness happen.
Slow car
I
ahead.
find it very hard to understand you. Is it the same for me to you?
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're getting it's much better now, yeah.
Okay, I was just talking to you softly.
Make me noise open.
Ah, right, okay, yeah.
For the first lap, I always just stick in the back.
Yeah, I get itchy feet sometimes. I do a qualifying and I try and they beat me back fairly fast. Sometimes you get lucky. But it's very hard to get a rating up
Yeah.
if you start in the back, and I'm very low on rating at the moment now.
Okay. Are you watching the stream?
Where?
Are you watching the YouTube stream or not?
Oh no, hang on, I have a look.
I think I'm streaming.
I'll let you know in a minute. Fine.
There's a slow car up ahead. Well done, mate. This has been your Russell best.
I didn't realise you were actually racing.
Yep.
I was talking away to you.
No, that's fine. I can talk and race. If I need to concentrate, I'll just be quiet. I can't read like comments and drive. It's just I don't have that ability. But I can talk and drive. Hey, what are you gonna do?
There's about 20-second delay on the microphone, I think. I can hear myself talking.
Oh, you can? Well, that's cool. Okay, so we have a.
But it's funny, you're talking over yourself when you're talking, if you know what I'm talking.
Oh well. What are you gonna do? So since this is our first time talking, maybe I'll take the advantage of the time and talk about a little bit of philosophy. Some things I've learned over the years is well, when I was in my 20s, I was hyper competitive with my driving. I was competing in a sport called autocross, and I would do one regional, one divisional, one national race every month. And
I can't differentiate from which which of you is talking at the live.
well, once you go into YouTube and mute it,
Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm watching it.
I know, but mute the YouTube channel. So at least for you, I don't talk over myself.
Oh.
Slow car ahead.
Well,
I can't hear anything now.
okay. Can you hear me talking?
Yeah, the
Okay.
talking is perfect. But it's probably be better like this in a race, probably.
Yeah. At least, no. So, in my 20s, I was really competitive. And then I had my daughter, and I got rid of motorsports.
Very good.
And just saying here, I got some traffic.
Have you pitted yet?
Nope. I pit at halfway.
Oh, how long more is to go in this?
This race will be 37 minutes left. If you look at the clock on the lower left dash, I always leave that as driven time. The Rates Logic one, little blue box.
I don't think it's coming out on your YouTube channel.
The one on the dash. It's the one that's right above my left hand in the game. But anyways, my philosophy in racing is it's us or me against the track, not so much me against other competitors. And I'm just trying to get how far can I get in a lot of time. And so,
Oh, yeah.
in that way,
A freebie.
well, I don't really concern myself so much with the other drivers and my happiness. If they're faster than me, so be it. I'll let them pass.
Oh yeah, I'm the same. I would leave it past too.
But on the same token, if I am basically on someone's bumper for a couple laps, I will. It's like, okay, it's time for me to pass you.
Yeah, but I don't think that'd be as nice.
Well, I just wait for them to make a mistake. But like this.
Nature plenty.
The stupid Hondas with their stupid power.
That's very good. So,
What?
is there a delay on my microphone now as well?
No. There's no delay in our conversation over Discord. It's just what's happening over YouTube. There's a delay. I could probably see if I can work on that, but
No, I'd say it's just the time zone. It's just YouTube.
yeah.
Like, we're asking it a lot.
Yep.
Run up
guy behind. He flashed you, and then he went off the course.
Yeah. I saw that too. It was like, you can pass me, pass me.
Yeah, yeah. I'd usually go the long way around the corner just to give them the room and
Yeah.
get out of their way completely. You're not racing anymore then.
Well, these people are racing. If I'm getting a blue flag, you know, I don't want to hold up anybody. This McLaren, I think you're gonna go. Okay. That's the other thing that's great about VR is you can look directly to your side easily enough.
Very good. I have to rely on the radar.
I use the radar too, but it's more for front and back, not side to side.
What's the radar look like in the VR?
Same thing as when you're on a street.
Does it come up in front of your face?
No, it comes up like, oh. Wait for 20 seconds. You're gonna see a Code Brown moment. Just watch the YouTube channel.
I saw the McLaren there.
No, just watch.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Whoa, through the eye of a needle.
Code Brown.
They got away lightly there.
Yeah. Okay, so a couple of philosophy things. One is you're fighting the track, not the other competitors. Number two is the delta time. Okay, so
I can't look at delta time. If I look at delta time and I'm doing well, I will crash the car.
well, okay, here. I'm gonna change the race logic clock to a delta time.
No, I will just keep looking at the delta clock if I have one up. It's just, I can't stop.
Okay. Well, see, what I use the delta time is I just glance and I see, are the numbers going up or are the numbers going down? So if I,
Right. I even raced with no mirrors there for a while. I kept looking in the mirrors, like crashing.
well, the AMR just crashed behind me. So,
Well done, mate. That's how fast it's like.
Wow, just saw that. He was trying to pass you for ages, like, but he couldn't get it done.
see, if you're just consistent in your line and how you're driving, then you're doing your part for the competition between drivers. If you're wigging, zigzagging and being ass, then that's not good sportsmanship in my point. But
I tried to just emulate a professional driver as much as I can and not aggravate anybody and just try and do
Yeah.
the same times constantly over and over again.
Right. So
There will be mistakes. They can't be helped.
yeah, that's life. So in sim and also in real life, I use the Motec, which is data logging software and that kind of stuff. And so, and it's used by professionals and everything. But the funny thing is, if you look at sector times like they do in Formula One, that kind of stuff, and you know that. Do you watch Formula One?
Yeah.
Okay, you know that there's the purple time, which is the fastest of all people, and then there's green time, which is your personal fastest, and then yellow is just something else. In Motec, they have colors also. So purple is your fastest time of that session. And then yellow is within 1% of your fastest time. And orange is within 2% of your fastest time. And then a black background
Yellow flying
is
sector 3.
something else. And so
The car heading sector 1.
what a successful session to me is how often can I get golds and oranges in my sector times.
Right.
So and then my pace is my pace. You know, and it's whatever I can do, you know, that's my potential.
So is this another, like a button box that you have beside you that shows you colours or something? Or is it actually in the game that I've never noticed?
It's a file that the game produces, and then you can look at it.
Okay.
So what we could do is have it so.
Like telemetry and all that.
Yep, yeah, it's like telemetry. We could have it so like every 5 laps it produces a file, and then we could drop it down into like a Dropbox thing, and then whoever is not driving can look at it. But it's
You're not way over my PC grade there now.
yeah. What it gets. There's a fine line between trying to improve and making it work. You know, so
Yeah, I get you, yeah.
and so my main, at least for this first season, is my expectations is we're just gonna learn how to actually do this,
Well,
and,
yeah.
and then go from there. But right now, I don't. In my real driving, I look at data because I've been driving the car for many years. I know what to expect and what to look for. But for sim racing, all I care about is that delta time that you can see the blue box on the left-hand side of the instrument cluster.
I do.
Okay.
Race logic.
Yeah, the Radius Logic one. Okay. All I want is that number to be as small as possible.
This is me across the bus.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
You're not pushing to get minus 30 or not.
I'm actually just trying to be
Slow car ahead.
as close, find my pace, and then be as close to 0.00. If I get negative, then I might be going faster because I'm burning off gas or whatnot. So I burned off 36 gallons of 45. So I'm gonna have to pit pretty soon. Now, pit, you're questioning about how we're gonna do driver swaps and that kind of stuff. You actually can practice it yourself. Set up a.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
no, it's just when we're actually doing a race,
yeah.
how do we get the server to acknowledge our team and all that?
That's not our problem. I think that's something that the LFM people handle. Because we're registered all in the same team, and so
Okay,
so when we register for a race, it groups us as together.
Car ahead is into one.
that should be no problem.
Hopefully, we'll learn.
We are halfway through. Keep
Darn
pushing.
fast.
I really don't pay attention to my lap times. I pay attention to am I getting everything out of the car that I'm comfortable with. But I'm doing 26s, so
It's good.
yeah,
Like himself.
I'm happy with that.
No, I'm eyes on the road all the time. There's no looking around or anything like that, or I just wander off.
Okay, you do you.
I have to be focused all the time.
I can't have the extra displays.
The what?
You know, you can have all the overlays.
Oh, you have them all switched off, I noticed.
Yeah, I turn them all off.
Oh, that's the same with me with turning off the mirrors. I had to do that.
Okay, I'm gonna pit.
Just rely on the radar then. It really works.
Yeah. The one thing I like about the BMW is it's really light on its tires, and so I literally don't ever replace the tires. I double stint them.
Yeah, no, to be honest with you, it's been such a long time since I've done a long race now. I can't remember what I did, but
Okay.
I'm normally just doing 45-minute races, half-an-hour races.
Slow car ahead.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
Do you think you need the double brake pads for a 45-minute race, or just single brake pads?
The number ones are fine for a 45-minute race. If you're gonna be more than that, then
Yeah, I thought that. Over an hour, then you'd need two.
okay, good. I'll send you a link to a guy that shows driver changes from both sides.
Yeah, I was watching a few videos today.
Mandatory stop. Start here. Come on, go.
It's very simplistic. It's just a little 5-second countdown for the other driver.
Yeah.
Start and then do it at the end of that.
Yeah.
very necessary.
I'm actually really looking forward to do this endurancing things with you.
Yeah, so am I. It's going to be good crack.
Yeah. And just so you know, it's a team effort, and
Oh, definitely.
if unfortunate things happen and unfortunate things happen, and we go on.
No, no. Things are going to happen without a doubt. That's
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully sector now.
Oh, yeah. What place are you?
Let me see. Wait a second. Currently, I'm 19th. So you probably can see the yellow BMW that's behind me now on the YouTube.
I was just looking. He did exactly the same thing to me this morning, and he took me out. A different fella. He took me out straight away. I gave him all the room in the world, and he still turned in on me.
Well, I was just using the radar to make sure we didn't have any contact.
That's up to him now. He's behind you.
Well, he's past me now. I was sliding a little bit, and I was like, okay, you got it.
I saw that, Joe.
That corner before the long straights that goes down the hill. That corner is, you have to do a really late apex for it, so you can be on the gas going up the small hill.
Oh yes, that's it. You can gain seconds in that corner if you do it properly,
Yes.
Slow car
which
ahead.
I never can do it properly.
The British tracks love late apex corners. I've noticed.
I haven't noticed it out there. What's your favourite track?
Let's let's see. What's my favorite track? I like Barcelona for technical because of the variety of corners. Let's see here. I like Coda because it's my local track. I live about 3 hours away from Coda. I like Spa because the size of it,
Yeah.
it's just
There's space to drive with other cars. It's a
It-
bigger track.
yeah, it's and the one problem I have with Spa is so popular that you have people that just do Spa, and
I can't understand how popular. I can't think of the name now. It's gone out of my head. The Italian course, Monza.
Monza. Oh,
I can't get over how popular that is.
yeah,
I think it's the most boringest track.
I don't like Monza whatsoever because Monza is basically a lot of straights, very very critical braking zones.
Yeah, it's great for learning to use the brakes. That's about it.
Oh, but my all-time favorite track is Suzuka. I love Suzuka in the daytime, in the nighttime, in the rain.
Cars like to take the bins
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
good fun.
Gaining on the car there in sector 1.
You like Kalami?
Yes, I like Miami.
Watkins Glen?
I like Watkins Glen because it reminds me of the Nürburgring.
What?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Nürburgring.
Oh, the day track.
The Watkins Glen, how it goes up and down and around, and all the trees and the closest of the wall.
Yeah.
I noticed that you have the what do they call that? Is it the carousel or what do they call that in the Nürburgring?
Oh, you're talking about the Nordschleifer,
No, Nordschleifer. Yes,
the big track.
yes, the big track. I got this fry on my ass, so I have to concentrate a little bit.
So listen, Todd, I'm gonna head off again because I haven't too much time. I have to get something to eat now and meet a friend later on.
Okay.
Great to talk to you.
Yeah.
At least we've got something sorted out anyway.
Yep. Let's.
And I'll probably be in touch over the weekend, sure. We'll sort something out.
Okay. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Have fun.
Yeah, good stuff. Enjoy the race.
Thanks.
Neither has finished the race. Alright, race is over. Good job, mate. You did your best. Bring it back to the pits.